As if things couldn't get more interesting, we have the Kambulas and a Naru lioness. Two of the Kambulas with this lioness. So we have Red Road and his son mating with the Mbiris, and the Naru females mating with the Kambulas. Make of it what you will. Great news, everybody. We've managed to locate the pack of wild dogs. Lovely round bellies all around. Almost certainly made a kill this morning. And with only 2 adults and 7 mouths to feed, I couldn't help but inquire with a conservationist, wild dog conservationist called Grant Beverly, is this unique? And he says, no, it isn't totally unique. And that, I think, just pays testament to what efficient hunters these are. They have a much higher strike rate than most of the other carnivores out there. Wild dogs currently listed as endangered, an estimated around 500 in the Greater Kruger National Park area. In the whole of the African continent, maybe about 7,000, and they are the second most endangered carnivore on the continent, behind only the Ethiopian wolf. Their numbers in the Greater Kruger National Park were as low as about 150 at one stage, about in 2008, but thanks to some outstanding work by organizations like the Endangered Wildlife Trust and also Contemplate Wild, their numbers are up at those 500 levels, and we're very, very happy and appreciative about that. Dogs have discovered an interesting smell. I'm proceeding to roll in it. I know a few of your dogs at home do that, much to your disgust. We've been sticking around for some time now, and I haven't managed to spot the parents anyway. The pups don't seem too concerned. They might be just sleeping in the drainage line up ahead. Unfortunately, we can't adventure too far into. It's not very accessible. Now that we know the pups are healthy and that the pack is doing well, we're going to carry on and see if we can find any of the other carnivores that we are after today and other wonderful surprises we might get in between. This gorgeous little creature is called a Steenbok. That means stone antelope. Because other than fleeing from its predators, and it is very fast, it likes to lie down dead still, like a stone. And its predators will often just simply walk by and not even know it's there. Very lucky to have this one cooperating with us and standing still. Otherwise you'll often see them fleeing through the bush, or you might not see them at all because they are as still as a stone. An icon of the African bushveld, the fish eagle, cousin to the American bald eagle. We are back at the scene of the crime. And no carcass. The leopard has moved the carcass. Small flock of oxpeckers having a dust bath. Having come off the buffalo, what they're doing is they're getting all that dust, or as finer grains as they can, underneath their wings and within their feathers, and that helps to get rid of mites and other parasites and all the rest. And they like to do it on the roads. You often see birds dust bathing on the roads because the sand has been pulverized into those finer grains, so you can really get in there and amongst their feathers. These are yellow-billed oxpeckers. I've come across a large herd of buffalo enjoying some quality grazing after the rains. And why I came to this area is because this morning lions were heard calling from this vicinity. Now, as a virtual safari guide, the dilemma is, do I wait here with this herd in hopes that something might happen? Because it is quite early in the afternoon still. It's not even 4 o'clock. We could wait here and very little happens. It's grazing buffalo. Not that that isn't something to behold in itself. It's very impressive. Or do we go explore elsewhere? The zebra enjoying the green grass just as much as the buffalo. Compared to the buffalo though, the zebra have got incisors on their upper mouth and lower mouth, whereas the buffalo will only have incisors on its lower mouth. At the top jaw they'll have a grind plate. And buffalo are ruminants with a four-chambered stomach, whereas the zebra are hind gut fermenters. I believe we have one of the Kambula males here. We are now in the far south, and we are in Kambula territory. As if things couldn't get more interesting, we have the Kambulas and a Naru lioness. Two of the Kambulas with this lioness, and another one was seen actively mating just a few hundred meters from here. So we have Red Road and his son mating with the Mbiris, and the Naru females mating with the Kambulas. Make of it what you will. This Kambula just chased off the other and I was marking his territory next to the female. No love lost between brothers. closing down today's virtual safari with no other light than that from the moon. A very fitting way to end a special day. Well, we set out to try and find the leopard, the dogs, and the Naru pride. And I got a bit of a surprise for you all. We did find the leopard as well. On my way home, not far from where she was spotted with the kill up the tree, she was sitting right next to the road. I drove by, spotted the leopard, and I did get a shot, and we might show that, but not the best shot ever, but at least proof of life, and thrilling to see a wild leopard as beautiful as she is out here on the Manuleti Reserve. You have the Naru pride members mating with the Kambulas. And why would they mate with the Kambulas? Are those Red Road's daughters driven by instinct to go seek out different genetics? Or do they see strength in numbers? Are they preempting a potential takeover by the Kambulas as they keep edging further and further north versus Red Road and his son? We're definitely going to keep a close eye on that as always. And from myself, Charles Collicott, and the virtual safari at St. Swallow, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for joining us. And until next time, it's goodbye for now.